man. Is it really that time again? We'll see about that.
I got a story to tell you. About a dog I once knew.
There is no train like them on the planet, you know, so they're pretty much the number one. They've always been really stylish trains. They look futuristic and they look like they're doing 1,000 miles an hour even when they're standing still. Just to get inside the cab of one, it's absolutely state of the art. TGVs are the epitome of rail travel. This is one train that I've, ever since they came up with Train Simulator as it is, it's the only train I've ever wanted in Train Simulator. It's the only train I've ever wanted to just have a go and see what it's like to drive. And now it's come to Train Simulator. This is like all my Christmases have come at once. I'm Steve and I work at Dovetail Games, and this is our first TGV route for Train Simulator. The route is around about 65 miles in the length from Avignon in the north to Marseille in the south. We picked this section because it is the fastest active service line in France at 320 kph. It has a varying landscape. It's got places where it's kind of very mountainous and hilly, and in other areas you've got very wide open spaces with fields and lots of green. Included in with this route is the classic TGV duplex. We've worked very closely with SNCF in terms of getting the performance characteristics down. It actually accelerates as you would expect, and it would brake as you expect. The same thing goes with the in-cab signalling system. It's a very authentic TGV experience. Most TGV lines are kept as straight as possible. That means they can run the trains faster. To keep the line so straight, then they have to blast through rock, mountains and hills and literally carve up the landscape. In key locations you'll find magnificent viaducts. We've reproduced these exactly as they are. As you come out of tunnels you'll be straight onto a viaduct which will curve and bend just like a roller coaster track, or at least that's what you'll think when you're driving. It's important when we build a route that we reproduce as much of the key features of that route as possible. We've worked really hard to bring this French route to Train Simulator. It's amazing and remarkable just how close it is to the real thing. This is Marseille to Avignon, out now for Train Simulator.
The tank of this boat is as empty and hollow as a political promise. I hate the sea. I hate deep water. I can't even swim. But I've got to get to the island. I remember the smell, the sounds. It seems like I've been here before.
Every 7,000 years, the cosmic dance brings the Earth dangerously close to the fantasy twin world. The course of history collapses, the laws of nature break down, and chaos reigns. It's up to you to restore the chain of historic events and bring the light back to the darkened world. Do not linger.